Good morning, Diecast friends, family, viewers, subscribers, random people who found it. I can't remember which side it's on. This video as a recommended video because I talk about Hot Wheels and stuff. Today we're going to open this purple Syclone that I found at a getting place yesterday. I found some other stuff too, but this is going to the archive. One of the benefits of being back at the helm of Ignition Diecast is I can wear these t-shirts because I have like 7 of them, and they're always in rotation. I felt a little weird doing these videos in this shirt when I wasn't the proprietor, but now that it's my gig, I can wear one every day. These are free, by the way. If you check the free section at ignitiondiecast.com, you can have one of these shirts for free. That joke on the back is it's getting a little old, so I'm just blowing these out. Order a single car, you get a free t-shirt. You can't go wrong. More about Ignition Diecast after the car openings, because I know some people don't like to hear talk, so they're only here for the cars. So this is the piece de resistance. I got one of these myself because I had to have it, because I collect these Syclones, thanks to John R. But this one is going to the archive. I was kind of surprised I found it. It's a little early. I think this is E-case. I didn't expect to find one of these for a while, but got one. It goes to the Ignition Diecast Gigantoid Archive, which is still alive, still a thing, but the interest in it is limited. People don't like to give away stuff, so I'm going to keep doing it, and anyone who wants to contribute to it gets their name associated with it. And one day it'll be passed on to someone else. Or maybe if I open another physical store, we'll display like 1 year at a time if we have a complete year. I don't know. Who knows? So also today, I have that big box of 336 cars from Mercari, and it seemed to be a desperation sale because I haven't found a clunker in that lot yet. They're all wrapped in these bubble wrap tubes, like about 6 or 7 cars each. And I haven't opened this one, so I'm going to open it live on camera so you can see what I see. And I'm going to slice this. They taped it pretty good. So, first out, looks like a yellow Miata. I don't think that's the one from this year. This seems like a older one. I don't collect Miatas, so this will go to the archive. Oh my goodness, is that the treasure hunt one? It's a Raging Express. Yep, this is the treasure hunt one. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Who sells this stuff? I got this box for like 46 cents per car. And I've been tempted to collect these just because they're kind of neat looking. But go into the archive. The 944 mystery model. I have this one. And mystery models aren't really part of the archive, so this will probably be for sale at Ignition Diecast. What is this? Looks like a dart. I think that's a dart. Hold on. I'm embarrassed. Wait. What's that say on the front? I'm going to put my glasses on and check. Hold on. So I checked. This is not a Mopar. It's actually a GM vehicle. So I know what it is. See if you can guess or look it up. So that's the trivia question for the day. What the heck is this car? I'm probably going to keep it because I don't have one. I have an orange one with a Q on it. If that gives you any clue. And looks like there's one more left in here. Looks like a Dodge van. Oh yeah, a blue Dodge van, which I do not have, so keeper. So that was only 5 in that pack, but 5 goodies. 2 I'm keeping, 3 for the archive. Again, 46 cents per car. That was a hell of a score. So keeping that. Ignition Diecast recycles packing material and boxes. You've probably noticed that a lot of your shipments come in like cookie boxes or pork roll or weird things like that. I sourced boxes from the recycle bin, which is right up the street from me. Because why buy new cardboard? It's not really to save the earth. It's more to save money, to keep prices low. Because buying boxes costs about almost $1 a box, even for the little ones. So as much as I can reuse, repurpose, saves us both money. New inventory, these 6 5-packs are now, I'm going to break them apart today, put them in the loose multi-pack exclusive. Most of those are multi-pack exclusives, so those will be at Ignition Diecast. This one I think is new for 2025. It's got a time shifter, and I actually collect time shifters, so I'm going to grab that one. That's the only one of these 6 that I'm going to hold back. The rest will be for sale at Ignition Diecast in the loose multi-pack exclusive section. So the talky part of this video is I get a lot of questions about Ignition Diecast, and I've only, what is this, the 2nd or 3rd of March? I've only been back officially at the helm for a couple days, but I've noticed a couple things. We get a lot of orders, like 10 per day. And that's pretty good for a company that does no advertising. The only advertising that Ignition Diecast does is this lame-ass channel. And it seems to be working out. Like, I don't even really want that much business. But I'll take it. And if I ever get to retire from my day job, I think I'm probably going to open another physical store and do this diecast thing till I die. So, yeah, bring on the business. The challenge, I get a lot of vague questions like, what is it like running a diecast business? Most important thing, it's not that profitable. If you want real profits, get out there and scalp. Because if you're trying to be legitimate, like a retailer, and buy through the proper channels like distribution network, your markup is maybe 20%, and you wind up breakage and loss and dead stock and stuff. It's not awesome, but it is fun. It's fun for me because I like cars anyway, and this makes a lot of cars circulate through my life, and I get to keep the ones I want. So that's the main perk. It's not really for profits. If you want profits, scalp. We're selling boulevards now, which brings me to this topic that I get asked a lot. What's the biggest challenge? Really, the biggest challenge with diecast is keeping inventory, like getting inventory and then keeping it in stock, because Matchbox and Hot Wheels just sell themselves. It's like cocaine. People buy it, they seek it out, and it requires almost no advertising whatsoever. People find you and they will pay the price you're asking. And we way underprice what people actually will pay. Like, just look at eBay or Mercari to discover that. So I'm trying to stock boulevards as like a full-time thing, because I do have a source for them. But here's the honest truth. At Walmart, they're about $6.50. From the distribution network, it's very hard to get boulevards for less than $8. About $8 is about what boulevards cost Ignition Diecast. And a couple weeks ago, months ago, like 2 months ago, I bought a case and mistakenly bought a pack of 5 for $10 each. And it's like, that doesn't leave a hell of a lot of room for markup, which is why people are like scalping the shit out of boulevards on eBay or Mercari or whatnot, because they just go for a lot. So I tried to price at $9.29, and that doesn't Shopify, the e-commerce platform that I use, probably takes about 29 cents of that every purchase, that and the credit card companies. So boulevards represent about $1 of profit for Ignition Diecast, which for premiums is not great. There are premiums where you make like $3 or $4 per car, like the pop culture and stuff. But man, people are hungry for boulevards and they sell out fast. So I'm just letting you know that I am going to try to stock 1 through the current set if possible, but they're very hard to get and they sell fast when we do get them. Another note about Ignition is I'm going to try to, like when it got taken over by Scott, he really took the loose car thing and kind of ran with that and was sort of aiming towards being a loose car retailer exclusively, which is convenient for space, but I want to bring it back to the carded, because carded stuff seems to sell a lot better. And then after a month or two, if it is not selling, we'll decard it. I'll decard it and put it in loose inventory. But as far as like 2025 mainlines, I would really like to have all of them, all the current year's mainlines in stock carded. But again, people buy this stuff so damn fast that it's tough. And even in the distribution network, if you go back, like right now, the E case is readily available and the F case is available for pre-order, but A, B, C, and D are gone. So it's like, where do you get these cars? You got to buy them from like individuals that are giving up their collections or poach them from the stores, which I'm trying not to do at all. I would really like Ignition just to be a true retailer that acquires stuff from the distribution network, or like collectors that are getting rid of big collections, whatever. I think that's about it as far as rambling about Ignition. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, because I am not afraid of competition, because this is not always fun and it's definitely not profitable, unless you're really gouging, which I don't want to do. So because we're not gouging, I think people like Ignition Diecast, and so far it's a pretty successful business. It's weird. Anyway, take advantage of the free section, free shirts, and I got to get to work, so I'll talk to you tomorrow.